McCann's got it teed up. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Allen now looks to throw. On the left side, he finds Beasley. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Bud Dupree. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. They can't tackle him. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And it's a Titans touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
McCann's got it teed up. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every...
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Tannehill. To the end.
You gotta catch that.
Well, again, man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Well, it's inside the 20.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And every one.
Extra point.
Nah, I know what you're saying, though. Now, if it's inside the 20, you can go for it no matter the quarter.
McCann's got it teed up. Returning it, Isaiah. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Second down and goal. Tannehill. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Tannehill. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he will be out.
Okay.
Here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first
That was
quarter.
weird.
Second quarter now in
That was
Buffalo.
just stop
It's
for
the
no
Bills
reason.
in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
That shit retarded. Shit, I don't know, dude.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Allen.
You got it. I forgot. Never mind. That's the wrong person.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Allen. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bills. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills get a bit closer. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
Derrick Henry all alone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Allen out quickly here to Sanders. Allen to the veteran Sanders for the Buffalo 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And he finds Beasley, complete. Not much there, only a yard. Now it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 46. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. Here's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To throw is Tannehill. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Yeah.
And he's going to press this one forward.
Ain't no way he should have went down that soft. That was one-on-one.
It's been tough to stop here this first half.
Ain't no way a one-on-one situation you're supposed to go the opposite way. In real life, they would try to man up on him.
Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Titans
that's what I'm talking about.
On to their first half lead.
You don't dive the opposite way.
For his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
On the return, it's McKenzie. Well, a dangerous return.
I say you can run out of bounds.
Here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Wow. I hit the right analog. This nigga want to break. Do some more funky ass shit.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Going deep for Diggs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last
Ain't no way.
But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Throwing
especially against a rookie.
Ain't no way. Finding Knox there, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And again, it's Allen. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Titans. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. McKenzie returning it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely. But
that's why you see me throwing a ball a lot.
And try and put something together here in the second half.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary.
Look at all this damn spinning your ass doing, man. Come on. That ain't you, man.
Gain of 5, good enough for the first
Nah, I'm regular tackling, bro. I learned my lesson from the last man. I'm using circle and X on the shit.
Allen off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From just shy of midfield, Allen.
Oh, my gosh.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Yeah.
And on 4th down, this is a big call.
I thought I dove at the right time.
Frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Trying to get a
lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talent, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yeah. He looked like he was going to be open.
And he is going to score. It's
something new I put in my book.
Bills touchdown. Maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And all the way down to the 39.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. Now Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Running from the gun with Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Man open left side is Brown.
He didn't reach out for it?
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation. Give me a fresh ball. and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry there to make the grab. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he accepted and did exactly that. That had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Going deep for Diggs.
One more.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
95
but
speed.
He could not pull it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, this nigga got his ass burnt. There you go.
And all the way
Dang.
for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. On 1st down, Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Get it off.
That sack by Jermaine Edmonds. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The veteran Mario Addison in there to drop him for a loss. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and, of course, get to the quarterback.
He's going deep.
Oh, come on, Brown.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
He was open once again. I seen him.
Oh, this will be incomplete.
It was open.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
You make a motherfucking punt, shit changes.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. On first down, Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, he let him get it out.
Big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, Diggs, what a catch.
What?
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches
no,
the
I ain't moving.
3-yard line.
I'm not moving.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh my God. It gave me somebody that was nowhere close to him.
He does have the first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Ooh, good route. Good route.
Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive. But on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Allen will try to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30.
Oh, come on, Evan. Come on.
As he's all the way inside the 20.
You gotta run this shit bad.
That's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go.
I like how they get to the second level now.
But boy, what a tough spot.
That bullshit on the last man. Niggas not doing that shit.
Down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's
like they be on double teams, but they wouldn't shed off that block and get to the next level and get the linebacker.
Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to to
Yeah, because,
lighten
like,
up now.
anytime you have, like, certain plays, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you should have the first down if that nigga get off that damn block.
That they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking deep downfield. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Allen to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
Come on,
and
bro.
it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has
Where's
been
that R2
successful
when it
in
pop
this
up at the
game.
top?
I'm
What
the
that mean?
defensive coordinator. I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact,
Like, when I was, like right now, at the top, it's like saying, like, press R2 or some shit like that. Was that like to activate that shit or
got
something?
it teed up. McKenzie returning it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Bills 26. Tucker McCann will take off for Tennessee.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And now at 29.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
So that's what an angry defense looks like and what they can do. They told him, you've had your 3 touchdowns already. No way you're getting a 4th.
They'll give Henry another shot. And shedding through the tackle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
McCann's got it teed up. On the return, it's McKenzie. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Bud Dupree picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Diggs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.